Hello guys, welcome. I, Dr. Pradeep Kumar Srivastava, welcoming to all of you in my water resources engineering class. Today's topic is the different stage of river, meandering and aggradation and degradation. Dear boy, first we will discuss different stage of river. And after that, meandering and aggradation and degradation. So just you start the different stage of when actually when rainfall is dropped in high potential on the earth at anywhere, and the when the area of river has been complete the water, on that time river had uncontrolled. There is no control of the river to his behavior. Yes, I am correct, sir. River behavior, river also have a behavior, and there is a characteristic of the river. But after the uncontrolled position, the different stage of river you should found. Uncontrolled river has so many meandering, so aggradation, degradation, and the cause of flood. So what is the first stage? The change is velocity and erosion of the all parts of the river. Thereby, when condition suppose this is the suppose trough of river and general under behavior it runs around 50% or lower in general, and it bounded by its corner and no unwanted behavior shown in river. But when this is the when the high potential of rain dropped on the earth, so the river basin, entire basin of river has been complete full. Suppose this is the level of full, but so many times we have seen this has full. Now, due to load of the river, water pressure, velocity has been increased of the river. And after the increase of the speed, the velocity of river corner has been cut, and in the case so many alluvial, if it is a plain area, then if it is a hilly area, then also destroyed by the river, because due to its high velocity. Because due to its high velocity. So many rocks, so many trees have been uncontrolled and they fall the earth. So the different stages of river, it has so different behavior. Today we will read on this topic. And second question, my dear boy, meandering. Why meandering? What is meandering? When the condition of river, it is not smooth on the way, and on each way, so many ways meandered, developed like this. So this is meandering. Aggradation and degradation. So many delta and so many roundical parts developed by the river. This is aggradation and degradation. So today's topic we will read on the aggradation and degradation. Dear boy, gradation and degradation are fluvial process and mostly associated with a river and its different parameters. A gradation and degradation are generally influenced by the river, discharge. What is discharge? Dear boy, suppose this is the river trough. Generally, just wait. Generally, this is the trough and this is the bank. An entire this area, which area is coming in this water, that is his basin. Okay. Then entire a basin, it may be in your area, 2 or 3 basin may be available. How? Because suppose, my dear boy, a river is coming like this, and a river is also coming like this. The confluence of river is this, and further this is. So on this area, which people are living here, so when the high potential of rainfall will be dropped on the earth, so some part of the water will be dropped here, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. And some, yeah. Is it depend upon a basin? And in the duration of time, it is converted on shape. What is it? That is the slope shape. And when the converted on the shape, when the converted on the shape, so the water has made the way frequently flow on every rainy season. And that shape made that slope, made the shape of river slowly, slowly. This is the construction of small river. This is the formula of river. Then, then aggradation and degradation are generally influenced by the river discharge. What is the river discharge, my boy? Suppose a river, so suppose this is a river. Suppose this is a river and this is a basin area. Now, in the month of May, June, this is the water flow. So now time, this is the discharge. Now time, this is the discharge. But after one or two rainfall, this is discharge. This is discharge. This is encouraging. And the river, when the flowing in the quiet mood, he had lost his control. And where he found the slope, he had joined the slope. And due to gravity, he had sprayed. Clear? So aggradation and degradation are generally influenced by river discharge, sediment load, morphological characteristic of river channel, and human interventions. Not river, not brought only water with him. Mainly they brought sand. But how sand had developed? Who is giving to the river sand? My dear boy, if river is running, it's quite of behavior. So very less silt, which are coming with the friction of water and bang, friction of bang, that is the come. But when he is uncontrolled, so entire all banks that farmers filled soil also coming with the water, rainfall water, and 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 after that It is converted an alluvial. Suppose, my dear boy, think this is here. You see that uh, just wait. Suppose water is flowing up to this level, correct? So due to this area, this area, this soil will be disturbed and it will be movement. It will be moved with the water pressure, with the water velocity. Okay? And if river is carrying 10 cubic of water, then it is also carrying in the 10 cubic 2 cubic meter sand also. 2 cubic meter sand also. Now suppose river, suppose this corner is very strong. So river, current of river is not found comfortable to erode the soil. So what he will do? She will do to destroy this bank. As per Newton's third law, if any action on the soil with velocity by water, that it will be moved. So dear boy, now it will be destroyed the corner and in position river shape. This all soil has been finished and river shape now this time. Up that soil, where it will be dropped. Now it will be dropped where? Any hardship of resistance found. Suppose this is the river, either hardship is available. So maximum silt and sand will be deposited to around this, and this is called meandering because river, suppose river is flowing in a flow, this corner will be some bricks material or other. So river flow which is coming, so river flow change, this morphology has been changed and this will be turn out and it will go like this. And this part, it will be deposited all the same for clean the part. This is the river behavior. And aggradation and degradation are generally influenced by river discharge. Sediment load will be developed. In river, thereby, suppose this is the chamber of river, and river found this area has been filled by the soil or sand. So which area of river is this minus sand had deposited? So this will be up and flow the other area. People are saying, oh, flood has come. This is the region. This is the generating of flood. Aggradation and degradation are generally influenced by river discharge and sedimentation load, morphological characteristic of the river, and channel or human interference. Now, if the river water is unable to transfer the bed load or the channel material, then same is deposited with the channel and channel height increase. How? Suppose, my dear boy, see this. A river is coming like this, and this is the second part. My dear boy, in this corner, here is a big temple are available. It is very old temple. Okay. Now what development has been made? Thereby slowly river has cut this bank of soil, and after he found result, entire all temple fell fall down in the river and were here deposited. Here deposited, and after deposition, all that is the concrete material. Now the velocity of river, the dynamic energy of the river is not found to capable to remove that way. So what they will do? They will make anyway like way. So like this. This also had to change the river morphology and hydraulic geometry. And now, in this case, all this area has been filled by the temple, and this area cannot removed by the river velocity. So river what will we do? Maybe river do like this. Okay. Because where the river gradient is not permitted, maybe is lower, perhaps maybe is upper. So degradation is another process which is responsible for the lowering of river bed and also see if the channel bank, and in the present paper on attempt to review the process of the aggradation and their influence of the river channel. Clear this? Any doubt? This also lead to change the river morphology and hydraulic geometry. Now there is some hydraulic geometry. What is hydraulic geometry? Dear boy, when the river is flowing in a hydraulic pressure, like this, but when the temple has been dropped and the river cannot erode to him, so geometry has been changed. And in this case, so many rivers has been changed in geometry in this situation. So degradation is another process which is responsible for the lowering of river bed and also shifting the channel bank. In the present paper, an attempt is taken to review the process of aggradation and degradation of their influence of the river channel. A meandering. Now we will discuss on the meandering. A meandering is one of series of regular sinus curve like this. Okay. In the area of Sundarban, there is so many rivers had taken this shape. Okay, in the West Bengal. So a meander is one of the series of regular sinus, curve, bend, loop, turn, or winding in the channel of the river. A stream or other water course, and it is also a term for walking slowly. This is produced by a stream or river swing from side to side as it flow across a footprint of the shaft channel. And within a valley, a meander is produced by a stream or river as it erodes the sediment comprising an outer. Clear? This time, suppose my dear boy, river is flowing like this, and in the way here some temple or big concrete has been flushed down to this earth. So now it will be moved like this. because slope is here. And in this condition, maybe it move like this. Okay. Any doubt clear? A meander is one of series of regular sinus curve, band, loop, turn, or winding in the channel of river, stream, or other water course. It is also a turn of walking slowly. It is produced by a stream or river swinging from the edge to side as it flows across is a footprint or shift. It is channeled within a valley. So a meander is produced by a stream or river as it erodes the sediment comprising in the outer. Concave bank and a cut bank. What is the cut bank? Now we will discuss concave bank or cut bank. Dear boy, if river is meandering, in my life I have seen so many cases of this. Up now on this situation, two resistance are eroding the bank, which one resistance, one resistance to this place and one resistance to this place. And river behavior have been changed on that time when this bank has been cut. This is the concave. This is the concave, the cut bank. No, and deposited this other sediment downstream and linear convex bank, which is typically a point bar. And now think, river is meandering, it's running with water and sand. So where they will be depositing material? Where? He cannot move with the sand and alluvial. He will drop in the river. So on this condition, now think, the position of river is movement like this, 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 this. This is river moving. With this, so many sand and alluvial soil, but also moving. And on this position, I will show the a real photograph to you. Don't worry. And this position, when they create, they have deposited material at the rounded corner. They have deposited this material at the rounded corner. The result of sediment being eroded from the outside concave bank and their deposition on an inside concave bank to form it of a sinus core as a channel migrates back and forth across the down valley axis of the foot plant. In India, there is so many channels like this. Next, the zone within which a meandering stream shifts its channel across either its floodplain or valley floor from time to time is known as a meander belt. What is meander belt? I will show the picture you. What is the meander belt? So just I'm showing. This is the meander belt. So this is the meander belt. Correct? Is it correct? Yes. So concave bank, cut bank and deposit this and other sediment downstream and inner convex bank, which is typically a point bar. The result of sediments being eroded from the outside concave bank and their deposition on an inside convex bank is the formation of a sinus core at the channel migrate bank and the fourth across the down valley axis of the foot plant. The zone within which a meandering stream shifts its channel across either a footplane, a valley floor from the time to time is known as a meander belt. Just you have seen meander belt. It is typically a range from 15 to 18 times the width of the channel. So over time, meanders migrate downstream and sometimes in such a short time as a municipalities attempt to maintain stable road and bridge. The, the degree of meandering of the channel of a river, a stream, or other water course is measured by its sinus. The sinuosity of the watercourse is the ratio of the length of the channel to the straight that down valley of distance. So stream of river with a single channel and sinuosity of 1.5 per mode are defined as a meandering stream or river. So I think you understand all the main point. So we will give the brief information for you. So today on the meandering topic, we will study introduction, stage of river, fluvial cycle, geological process of rivers, river erosion and its feature, river transportation, river deposition, calculation and references. Clear? So let us start. Dear boy, morphology is the study of characteristic origin and process that shape and modify landforms. Geomorphologic process, it is the physical stress or change or chemical action which so bring change of the configuration of the feature of earth surface, the fluvial soil as to different erosional agent act upon the earth surface and there is produced an ordinary sequence of the landform. So this is introduction. Up now we will discuss the stage of river. For any river system, it develops from the starting point where it origination up to end point where it reached the ocean. The entire journey of river can be clearly distinguished into different stages. My dear boy, now we will discuss how river construct. Here, suppose and this is the river. This is the originate point of river, and they all hillock it send his water to the river chamber. And after the confluence of river has made his big chamber. Suppose when this point is joined, river has big chamber. After this one again joined, so river has big chamber. After this join, so river other big chamber. Because water carry system has been turned out through the Ganga and local river. Now youth are initial stage. In the initial stage of river, irregularly flowing, running water is concerted within the depression to form stream. At the youth stage, the following water is found to cause appreciable crossing of the valley and tributaries gradually developed and many positions reaching are found along the valley due to various geological action. Okay, many erosion features of the formed along valley side due to various geological actions. Up for any river system is developed from the starting point where it originates up to the end point where it reaches the ocean. The entire journey of river can be clearly distinguished into different stages. So youth or initial stage, in the initial stage of river, the irregularly flowing, running water is consulted with the depression of the stream. At the youth stage, the, the flowing water is, is the flowing water. So in the youth stage, so in the initial stage of the river, the irregularly flowing running water is connected within the depression to form the stream. At the youth stage, the flowing water found to cause appreciable erosion of the valley and tributaries gradually developed. And many erosion features are found along the valley side due to various geological action. So after that, this is a very good picture for the river bed. This is the plan of young stage. This is young stage. This is the formation. This is the formation. This is the all plan has been developed by the river behavior. Have you seen? All have seen? So my dear boys, today my class I am finishing here, and up to this lecture I have prepared some MCQ and I want to ask you. So I want to check your how much you have guessed from me. So I will request you, please give the reply to me. A multi-purpose reservoir is the own fish is designed for one purpose, but services more than one. What is the correct answer? In all your screen, there is 4 answers available. So please select the answer and test yourself how much you have learned from this lecture. And correct answer is B. Now, a rain gauge should preferably be fixed. So, what is the correct answer? Thereby, correct answer is C, in an open space. And a repelling ground is slided. So this is the 4 answer. And which is correct answer you choose, please? Within 1 minute you choose. Correct answer is A, pointing upstream. Now, a hydroelectric scheme operating under a head of 30-meter well. So be classified as what will be classified? I think it is the correct answer is C, high head scheme. Now a heterograph is the graphical representation of correct answer. Give me correct answer is A. A rainfall intensity and time. Next question is a land is known as a waterlogged. So what is the correct answer, my dear boy? Correct answer is C. Capable spring match of the root zone of the plant. And next question is the 70% index of the witness means. Try to give answer within a 15-30 seconds. Correct answer is B, rain deficiency of 30%. And next question, a current meter is used to measure the, and what is the correct answer? So correct answer is A, velocity of flow of water. Now, next question, a deep well is always deeper. When a shallow well has a more discharge than a shallow well. Correct answer is B, has more discharge than a shallow well. And last question, a divide wall is provided. Yes, correct is the correct answer. Correct answer is A, at right angle to the axis of. So thank you very much for taking interest in my water resources engineering class. You are again welcome in my class, and we'll meet at tomorrow. Okay.